Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor. It is me, Sailor Earth, Ernest here, and today we're going to talk about why we're afraid of double right. Now, a lot of folks out there might wonder, oh, why are you frightened of double right? Or, you know. Now, to be earnest with you, we have never ever gotten in a bind with double right. Never. And that's a good thing. Now, some folks cannot say that. You got folks who do fair work, and for whatever grounds, sake or why, the owners of the work or the website itself chooses not to see it as fair work. And a lot of these folks think, well, I shifted the cast, I shifted up what they said, I shifted out the song, I made fun of it or something. I did something to shift the meaning of the work. But then fair work is a belief that the work has met all of that. It doesn't mean the work has. So we never do anything on here that would get us in a bind with double right. Now I know there's going to be someone out there who might say, oh well, dolls are double righted. No, dolls might be tray worked, but not double righted. Because it would be hard to get double right on every single Ernest P. Worrell doll that was made by Kaser. It would be hard. But if someone went out there and made a fake Ernest P. Worrell doll, which is not a true one, then they would be some kind of unlawful bind. So, yeah. So that's why we're frightened of double right. Because because we don't know what we would ever do if our films, and we have made a lot of uploads and lives for about 10 years, would ever be seen as double right by anyone else. Now, what we might be frightened of is fake double right. When someone puts a fake double right, say, on one of the films. That would be hard to do. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do it, but it would be hard to say it was your film, because first, you would say that everything in your film was yours, but that would not be true. So we're not frightened of someone doing fake double right. But as far as someone doing true double right to this work, everything in this film, well, doesn't belong to anyone else. So it would be hard for them to say that's their room, or that's their things and all that other stuff. Now, there are going to be folks out there that, who think, oh, you shouldn't be frightened of double right. Well, I'm more frightened of getting in a bind with double right. And a long time ago, some hater told me that, oh, I didn't own any of my work. Well, if that's true, then who does? Now, anyway, a long time ago, in our old YouTube fairways, I guess it would have been Sailor Moon Red and Sailor Moon Red 1 and Sailor Moon's Best 1 and Sailor Moon's Best 2 back in the day. And he's in Sailor Moon Red 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess you could say. And Sailor Moon Tube 11. Well, no, after that, we just stopped doing it. We used to do it, and then we just stopped doing it. Because back in the day, we did take likenesses from sundry websites. Now, if that's stilling, I don't know. And we would talk over them And this was before we got all the other dolls, so that was like the only way you could do films with the other sailor fighters and other, you know, folks in the show. And we were lucky that we never ever gotten into any double right with anyone over any of it, you know. But go back to any of our films, and we made uploads and lives for about 10 years, and you're not going to see anything in them that someone else could say, oh, that's our work. Now, I know there's going to be, now if someone did, it would be way too many films for them to go back and say, oh, well, I saw your room was shifted. Yeah, we did shift rooms in 10 years. We did shift reckoners in 10 years. Yes, there was things going on that we had no running lead over. But for those 10 years, everything in our films would be ours, and it would be hard for someone to earnestly double strike any of it, double write it. Now, and some folks say, well, alright, they're like, well, they'd be like, Sailor Earth, where is your stand on your own ownership and double right of your work? Well, we don't really care. If someone wants to take any of our films and do whatever they want to do with them, who cares? Because we're not going to do anything about it. You know, even if you have ownership and double right over your work, it doesn't stop folks from taking it somehow and doing whatever they want to do with it. So our stand is, do whatever you want to do with it. You know? So, at the end of the day, we're frightened of double right. Well, other folks backing up and upholding their double right, not us, because we do not. But other folks and other businesses out there do. You know? And that's why we don't do fair work, because fair work is a belief that the work has met all of it. You may believe that you have made your work meet fair work, but someone else out there could say it does not meet it. And does it really anyone can afford to go in the lead of a doomsman or a doomswoman or a high deeder and have him or her look at the work and say, yes, the work is fair work because it meets everything, or no, it doesn't. So, yeah, that's why we don't do anything on our films that someone else could say that that's their double right. They got ownership to it and a double right to it. You know. So, yeah. And we're happy to say we never ever gotten in a bind with ownership or double right of anyone else's work on our uploads or in our lives. And this is all the time we got. So if you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film we made yesterday over here, where Sailor Minimoon talked about why we would never be a mate. I, Sailor Ernest, and I hope you like this film. Bye.